Hi, I'm Ashley, this is Life Beyond Locks, and today I'm here looking at two pieces from wigs.com. Thank you to wigs.com for gifting them in exchange for educational content. I'm so happy to do a comparison video because color choices, that is probably the number one thing that I struggled with when I started wearing alternative hair. I didn't understand the codes and I didn't know what I should be buying. I didn't know if my screen was going to be a real representation of how the colors look. So today I'm going to do a comparative look at Shaded Iced Cappuccino in Style Society, as well as the color Hazelnut in Style Society. So we're going to have the same wig in two different colors, and we're going to take a look at which one might be the best for you and why. All right, so as I already said, when I first started looking at synthetic wigs, color choices were really hard for me. At the time, there were not a lot of wig reviews online. And so I was going to the same two women all the time for reviews. Both of these women wore colors that were much blonder than I was able to pull off. And so I felt decision fatigue when it came to picking not only a company from which to purchase, but then also which color should I be buying. So I ended up settling early on with Shaded Cappuccino, and it is a really great color for me because it has a lot of dimension, and I have naturally ash brown bio hair. It's an ashy kind of color, and it does have a lot of dimension, so I can blend my own bio hair in. This piece here is the Shaded Iced Cappuccino, and it is equally beautiful and dimensional. It also has rooting for a most natural look. I love that as a brunette, I can pull off these blondes because of the dimension. So if you are someone who is a natural brunette and you're sitting on the fence, you can definitely pull this off. But let's take a look at the color Hazelnut now and see how she compares. All right, so Hazelnut is listed as RL829. There is no SS after that number, which means there's no rooting here like we have on this one. That's okay though, because there's still dimension in the piece, which is one of the most critical pieces, in my opinion, to having a natural looking wig. If you can't get the rooting, go for the dimension. It will still give natural movement, natural look to the hair. So 829 means that you've got a medium sort of brown base, and then the 29 are these lighter, warmer, almost caramel colors. So I'm gonna get a close up here for you to see. There we go. So I do have all the details of Style Society in my earlier video that I made on the Shaded Iced Cappuccino, but I'll run through them right now anyways, just so that you know all the details of this wig. It has a full monofilament top. So what that means is each of the fibers is individually tied into this top for maximum movement and the most realistic part line that you can get. It also features temple to temple lace, which means that the lace is going to go from one temple all the way to the other to create a natural hairline. For me, it's not completely natural because this wig does go a little bit bigger than my cap size, and so I have to glue down the lace in order to get that perfect temple to temple hairline. If you are an average to large cap size though, you're gonna love this. I'm 21.25 inches circumference for reference, so now you know that if you're around my circumference, yes, you can wear this wig, you can wear it comfortably, but you might have the lace pulling up at the front and you may need to use a little bit of wig glue, but it's still totally manageable. It also has open wefting, as you can see here, and silicone strips for extra grippiness. It has nice ear tabs on the side, and I think that covers everything on the inside of the cap. I am going to take a look at the length with you right now, and then I'll pop her on. So we've got some loose waves, really nice, and lots of layers in the front. I don't know if I already said it, but it's a 13 inch at the back and a 13 inch on the side and 11 inch at the front. So you've got a lot of nice layering happening, as you can see in the piece that I'm wearing right now. So I'm going to trade these out. This one is fresh in the box. You can see it still has the zigzag part. So you're going to watch me put her on and try to make her look as natural as possible right out of the box. Let's do that now. Uh-oh, my wig grip came off. If you are wondering how do I keep my wigs feeling secure, the answer is a wig grip. So it's definitely something you want to have in your kit. It's not necessary, but it definitely helps with the feeling of security. And whenever I have a wig that is large on me like this one is, I need to wear the wig grip. I'm going to pull the adjustment tabs right into the middle as well. Here we go. We want to make sure we're never pulling at the lace. We're always just kind of popping it up with the ear tabs to get it exactly where it needs to go. All right, so right off the bat, you can see that there are some nice loose waves in here. Raquel Welch has a tag on here that suggests finger combing only for this piece. And if you want to run a wide tooth comb through, you should do so using a 50% water, 50% leave-in conditioner solution. So just bear that in mind. I am going to go through right now though with my fingers and do a little detangling. I'm not too worried because I know I'm going to be creating some content on potential holiday looks. So she's going to get straightened and curled again anyways in the coming days and weeks, but I do still want to get rid of some of that box hair. Okay, before I get too carried away with that, I am going to move the part so that it's no longer this zigzag pattern, because like this, it looks a little wiggy. So here we go. I've got a wide tooth comb and I'm just going to run it down the middle. I love doing this, by the way. As someone who doesn't have a lot of bio hair, being able to, oh, that's not center, being able to part my hair, what a nice feeling that is, because I don't have enough natural hair to pull this off. All right, so it's a little finicky right now. It's okay, we're gonna work her into place. I'm also not looking at a camera, or sorry, I'm looking at a camera and not looking at a mirror right now. So that's part of my issue. Okay, so in order to get this natural part, I have to divide the part. And then what I would do, but I didn't bring them to film here with me, is I would clip this in place and apply some heat, like in the form of a hair dryer or a hot comb, and then clip it in place so that it stays. But what I do have with me right now is a flat iron, so I'm going to use that. So heat-friendly synthetic fibers from Raquel Welch can withstand heat that is between 275 and 300 degrees Fahrenheit. So that's what we're going to use right now. So you can see, oh, I've got this too high. So I'm going to turn it to, it's currently a little bit high, but I'm turning it down to 290. Our key staple to have is a rat tail comb, so you can pull out your bio hair to blend it in if you have bio hair. And then the other thing that I like to do is add powder right here to this transition space, and that helps to create a natural look. In addition, I like to put powder on the part line. All right, so we're back. I have flat ironed the top of her a little bit, flat ironed the front to keep these front pieces sitting down rather than being lifted away. It conceals the lace that is just a little bit too big for me. And I feel like she is so much more wearable now after just a couple of little finishings. So just as a recap, I combed her out, which you're not recommended to do. I parted her, put a little bit of powder on the part line, and I smoothed out the front to keep it going down, and I smoothed out the top of it. So now we have a sleeker overall finish. Without the rooting, I wasn't sure if I was going to like her, but it turns out that Hazelnut is actually a really nice dimensional color and definitely a good option for those of you who are brunettes and looking for a nice brunette wig in your rotation. I would definitely wear this color. It's definitely a match for my eyebrows, which suggests that I should probably wear colors like this more often. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions. Would you wear this piece? Which one do you like better? Do you like the Shaded Ice Cappuccino better, or do you like this hazelnut color better? Let me know, and thank you for being here. I hope you have a wonderful day and that your wig journey is as smooth as it possibly can be. Take care.